My 300 blackout struggle is real, folks. Now I'm narrowing things down, and all this time I've been thinking it's my hand loads, because factory loads seem to work pretty good, except subs wouldn't cycle with the factory spring. Put in the Nemo spring, they work, but my hand loads, I still got to tweak something, but that's kind of the lesser issue. The spring swap exposed another problem, and I'm sure you can figure out where I'm going with this. Dawned on me to swap out my bolt carrier group from my 223, and the angels came down, sang hallelujah. Yeah. Every now and then a problem. Instead of the other way around. So thing is, put a few rounds in the mag, and that extra friction would keep it from going into battery. Swapped out my bolt carrier groups, and that problem went away. Yeah. So I tore apart, my bolt carrier group that came with the upper, and the bolts seem a bit crusty. Let's see if I just went around that with a brass wheel on my Dremel, try to clean it up a bit, and yeah, it still looks kind of compared to that. But that's not the problem. The problem is the gas rings are actually what's causing too much friction. Just enough to keep things from working smooth. Now these, they pop in. The one for my 223 glides in. You can tell me which way it's supposed to be, but that reduces the friction enough where things work. And when the bolt's rotating, this one rotates smoothly. That one is, there's that kind of binding. Like I said, it follows this bolt, so yeah, kind of frustrating. Can it be salvaged? That's my question to you. Is it actually supposed to be like this? And that one's a problem. But that one's got a few thousand rounds on, but it hasn't got like tens of thousands or anything. I just don't know. Like I said, that free movement and reduced friction makes a world of difference with this spring. Factory spring, I would have never noticed. I'm still getting one, pull one out, using charging handle. There's some binding, and I got to figure out that. But even the ones that are running pretty smooth, still kind of hit and miss. I can't find anything wrong with them, but I wonder if the powder coat adds just enough extra friction, and it's additive, a compound. Because uncoated bullets it's been a while since I tried, but it seemed to go in easier. So is there just a little bit, that little bit extra friction? And it's just all conspiring against me? Maybe. It's a conspiracy, folks. But, yeah. I hate to go replacing things if I don't have to. Maybe some suggestions. But, yeah, I mean, this one is definitely a nicer carrier. It's nice and, the finish is much glossier to the feel. This one is grippier. But this isn't the problem. It's these gas rings. So, yeah. Any suggestions? Be grateful. This is something I haven't had to deal with before, so I don't know if they're supposed to be that tight or that tight or that loose. They're not loose, they're just smooth. I put these back together, and at least this one, and show you what I'm talking about on how the smoothness, the part I dread, the key. Come on, be good. Of course, it's not going to go in easy on camera. But anyway, even without that, there's. Whoop. This one is nice and smooth. Come on. Yeah, turn the camera on and it always goes. Come on. That would help. Try putting it in the right way, dingy. Flip around. This one is, nice and smooth. This one is. And that's enough to cause problems with the Nemo spring. Yeah. Well, doesn't seem like much, and it isn't much in the grand, but in the grand scheme of things, it's enough. All right, well, between that and for some reason my hand loads, stick in the chamber sometimes. I'm trying to pull them out with the charging handle. I don't know what the deal is. And, resort to the Lee Factory crimp die. They're all trimmed. I turned the necks. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I'll have to break out some Lake City brass and make some up. But because these are PMCs, but I turned the necks. They're 10,000s. Right back to the shoulder is where I turned them with my K&M kit. So I'm kind of at a loss. So no, I'm turning to you guys for a little help because, well, I'm feeling, out of my depth suddenly. All right, well, leave you with that, and God bless. See you.